relax. You are about to watch a Peter Gregg video. Something warm, human, and wonderful happens when you watch Peter Gregg.
Okay, we got lights. Those lights are on, that light's on. I remembered to put the tree light on. Santa, you got your own little light? Good boy, good boy. And this is going round and round, but I didn't turn the light on in this tree. Let's turn the light on in this tree. Hi, everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome. It's Friday night. What's today's date? Today is April 16th, and look at who we got in the room. Ray is in here. Hi, Peter, going with Incredible Hulk colors today. I didn't know those were the colors. I bought a whole, like a 6-pack of t-shirts. So I was actually, I put them all in the washer. I just grabbed one and put it on. So if this is the Incredible Hulk colors, yes, Ray, I am going with the Incredible Hulk colors. I'm glad you noticed it. I didn't realize I was that smart. So here, Ray, here. Two of the smartest guys in the room, together, right next to each other. How's it going, everybody? Peter, I hope all is well. I think I may start. Now, that's big news. Can I share it with the people here, or you want to just kind of coast? Because I know until you get the confidence level up where you want. But you can let me know, and I'll be glad to watch it. So that's great news. That's awesome news, Mark. I'm proud of you, dude. Norm says, Merry Christmas, Peter, and good evening, Greggies around the world and Petertarians. I'm sure. It's just too hard to spell. That's the one major thing wrong with that one. And Kippy, morning to you and everybody. It's 10 a.m. in the morning over there. It's 10 p.m. in the night over here. We need to work it out, because maybe if I get the lotto numbers, I could, well, no, 10 o'clock is the cutoff. So I'd actually have to sign up before 10 o'clock. Rob, my buddy, I really thought I lost you. So I'm so happy to see you here, but I don't want to make a big deal. I don't want you going away. So I just like it when you're here. You're my friend. I have enjoyed talking to you on the phone a few times. Did you find anything interesting that happened pertaining to your work? I would like to know it. So how is your week? We're going to Disneyland. That's in California. Woohoo! So happy. Got to whip out my camera for something fun finally. Or I get to whip out my camera. I get to whip out my camera for something fun. Capture some happy times. Well, I don't know if they do that there. They've got to, or something very similar to it. At Disney World, if you at night, they've got these like drones, but they're planes. They're not drones. Okay, they might be drones, but they go very fast. And it's got like a flyer that goes behind it. And that, I don't know how they do it, but that's the only part that's lit up. You don't see the plane. So you see these words flying around in the air like it's a small world after all. I'm sure that's not one of the words, but it is one of the interesting things that they have going on there. So the reason that I'm bringing that up is so that you're prepared. And that is actually how I made friends with the Olympus. We went to Disney World. This is 2 years ago, maybe longer. I think it's 2 years. And I had the Olympus EM1 Mark II with me. I had just gotten it as a loaner from B&H, and I saw it was like beautiful. It was night. They were flying over a lake, so they weren't flying over people. So that's why I'm saying I'm not quite sure if they do that there, because I guess for insurance purposes, they're not going to fly little baby planes over a crowd of people. But I took the camera out of my pocket. I just put it on P in the movie mode, and I just let her rip. And rip it did. All those videos, I was shocked. I figured I would get junk, and no, I didn't get junk. I got amazingly wonderful videos. Norm says the Windex is on the piano. It's in its home spot. So you got to get used to it. It's in its home station. That's where I even know when I need a bottle of Windex, I come right over here and boom, that's where it belongs. So when it's not there, ooh, I remember to hide it. So wow, nice shirt, Peter. Yeah, I bought a 6-pack of t-shirts for like $8.99. They were on sale, and most of them are solid, like this lime green up here. There's one that's like a lime green, like that color. There's one that's like an incredible orange. It looks like an orange on an orange tree. I mean, it's that orange. I don't know if it'll go in this room or not, but it had a couple of those in there. It had one of these. It had another one like the one I have that you've seen before, where it's like more pastel colors. But this one's got blacks in it, and I kind of like the fact that I can. So I washed the whole pack. So they just came out of the dryer. I was gonna say it still feels warm, but it doesn't feel warm. It's actually cooled off. But it just came out of the dryer. Okay, so I was gonna put the red shirt on, and I threw this one on, and boom. Then I put my regular, let's call this like a jacket shirt, and that's how I arrived at this shirt. I like the lava lamp in the middle of the tree. That's been there for a little while now, maybe 3 weeks, but I keep forgetting to turn it on. Oops. Lewis and Aiden is here. Well, wherever Lewis is, Aiden is not far. I can guarantee you that, unless he's off with someone. And Lewis is saying hello, everybody. Of course, we will be seeing you tomorrow night at, you need to let me know. Is tomorrow night going to be 11:55, or did you move it to 10 o'clock? Because I heard you talking about moving it, so I didn't know which is which and when is when and where is where. So you can help me go with the where, when, where, how, why, who, and straighten me out. Randy is, Randy, there you are. I didn't see it pop up. Lewis, you had 2 of them. You had 2 comments, young man. I see the 2 comments now. So he's saying hi to everybody. Peter Gregg Live. And here's Randy. I'm not quite sure. I can't see if those hands are clapping or if they're just... Hi, Randy. How you doing, buddy? What's going on? This was your birthday week. Of course, happy birthday to the end of the week. It's over. Happy the end of your birthday week is over. Happy the end of your birthday week is over. We have to catch up this weekend and talk on the phone. No more smoke signals, Randy. The wind gets in the way a little bit, so no more smoke signals. So Kippy says, I've got an almanac for the future 12 hours ahead to see if anybody wants one. And how much is it? What is it? The low price of $19.95. But wait, there's more. Randy says, love the t-shirt, Peter. Thank you. This is new. It's mostly black. They call it, I bought a pack. So I got different ones to wear. So I could jump out of the shower, which is what I did, run into here, and maybe I'll start keeping this shirt in here. But if I keep this shirt in here, it won't get washed. So I need to put it in the laundry so I could throw it in the washer. So thanks for liking it. I appreciate it. Rob says to Lewis, Mr. Camera Junkie, great YouTube short this week. I'm not a fan of shorts. However, you nailed it. I didn't even see it. Well, you know what? We're going to look. We are going to look. We're going to look. Randy is saying hi to everybody. And Norm is saying the tie-dye shirt reminds me of Cape Cod in the 1960s. I had hair then. I still see hair. It's like, oh, that's a camera. I'm sorry. I mistook it for hair. So, I didn't think that the shirt was going to be the topic of conversation. I thought I was just going to put on a shirt. I'm so glad you can't see my underwear, or we'd all be talking about my underwear. No, I did not buy tie-dye underwear. Don't get funny. But they sell these packs of underwear, the boxer shorts, and they're amazing, the patterns and stuff. It's like I want to wear it outside, Well, no, you can't wear your underwear outside. I know. Isn't that terrible? I don't know. What's this world coming through? coming too. So Kippy it looks like the tie-dye shirt. My mom makes the tie-dye cloths whenever she's in the mood to do her art. Well, maybe I can get a personalized tie-dye shirt from Mrs. Kip's mother. Lewis says, I will update tomorrow, but I'm trying for 10:55. So Lewis might be going an hour earlier. Yes, you heard it here. You heard it here. Lewis might be going, you know, these people that talk with their hands, it's like they're Greek or Italian. I'm Greek, so I'm used to doing this. That's why I could have been a Greek priest. Okay. I have to go on a diet. So much food, leftovers galore. Oh, people came over to Randy's house. I did talk to him. I think it was Sunday night or Monday. And people came over and brought complete dinners. So you think, oh, poor Randy, he lives all by himself. There's nobody there. He has his pets, and there's nobody to talk to. But Peter calls him and says, oh, no. People came over. They brought pots and pots and pots of food and pies and pie. Made me feel like I wanted to get in the car and just drive over to Texas from Miami. I would have had pie and leftover and all that kind of good stuff. There you go. So, actually, speaking of diets, I wish I knew how to get stuff from that computer into this computer. My nutritionist, I call him my nutritionist, he's my friend, and he is a nutritionist, and he just tells me what to do. Anyway, you know my weight. I keep telling it so that I don't hide it so somebody doesn't say, hey, fatso! I'll say, not fatso, I've told you all along. I went from 210 pounds and I changed my eating habits. I went all the way down to 167. Then the pandemic hit and then the holidays hit. And I went from 167 pounds to 187 pounds. So I gained 20 pounds by just staying home and munching. Munching here and munching there. Munching everywhere. All right? So you guys know I went for a physical because I keep everybody up on what I'm doing. Thank you for the 4 thumbs up, by the way. And thank you to anybody that donated. The links are down in the link below. Hint. So I went to a garden party. Okay, so I went to the doctor. Didn't do a good job at all. He didn't look anywhere. I expected at my age he'd be looking everywhere. So I even took a shower and everything. Nope, never looked in my mouth. Didn't look in my ears. Didn't look, you know how they put with the eye and they go like that? Okay. He did put the stethoscope on the back and didn't tell me to cough. Didn't tell me to take a deep breath and hold it. So, but they did take a blood test. That was my physical. That was not a physical. I mean, I've been through physicals where they're physicals. It's like, oh my God, I can't wait to get out of here. So anyway, long story short, my cholesterol's up, my sugar's up. Got to take this, got to take that, which I'm trying not to. I'm trying to address it. So I told my nutritionist. So 90% of my food has switched over, and his name is Peter. So, and he's a really good friend. He's the one that just got an FX3. He has an FX3. I don't have an FX3. So if I ever go visit him, he's up in the Massachusetts, New England area up there. I'm going to go with an extra box. So I could just kind of like put his FX3 in my box. I borrowed it for 2 weeks. Is that all right? Or do I need to ship it back right away? So I forgot where I was going. Oh, he has switched me over from regular food to, let's make sure I don't trip. Let me get this stuff here and here. To organic. He said, whatever you buy organic. Buy organic. So I bought vanilla wafers. I have snacks, guys. That's not going to stop. At my age, what are you going to do? Tell me, we don't want you to snack anymore so you can live an extra year and then you can die. Okay, at 68 years old, I'm going to eat my stinking cookies. That's the way it is. However, now they're organic cookies. And I got chocolate chip organic cookies. So I did a video to share, to show you. I'm going to move this over there. Ah, good shot. Yeah, one for me. All right. And actually, I have one more of those cookies left. So that's what it looks like. It looks like vanilla wafers. And honest to God, it tastes just like vanilla wafers. So I'm having healthy junk food. So he did that. And then quite a few years ago, actually when Dad was still alive, okay, we were having trouble getting things from this side out the other end in a timely manner. So I did a lot of searching. Of course, they put Dad on pills, which made him go potty. Okay. But I went searching and I found out something that I knew all along. I just didn't know I knew it. Okay, you guys know I'm a Christian. I read the Bible, right? Old Testament, New Testament, Old Testament. I read the Old Testament and then I read the New Testament and I read the New Testament and I read the Old Testament. Did I tell you I'm a Christian? Oh, I meant to hide that. Oops. So, long story short, the Bible's got a lot to say about wheat. And I love bread. But what the Bible is talking about with wheat is not the bread that I find in Publix, my grocery store. Okay? Because I love bread. You want a snack, Peter? Get a piece of white bread, slap some peanut butter on it, and go, oh, what the hell? Let's put a little strawberry preserves. That's the ones that's got the little chunks of strawberries in it. Okay? And fold it in half, and I've made a half a sandwich. Okay, so I like bread. Anyway, long story short, as if I could do something like that, all right, I found out and I implemented where I buy wheat by 50-pound buckets. You can get hard white wheat and hard red wheat. And the white and the red isn't indicative of anything other than where it's coming from. The dirt, you know, something to that effect. I'm not an aficionado on this, but I make bread from scratch. Okay, so I've made bread now for 2 weeks. All right, and for a week and a half, I've switched over to organic, but I still have cookies and everything. And I went from 187 this morning, I was 182. So I have lost 5 pounds in 2 weeks. Okay, did you have ice cream, Peter? Yes, I did. Was it organic, Peter? Yes, it was. Did it taste like crap? No, it didn't. It just used better milk and it used better sugar and better cream. Organic components. Okay, so I had ice cream. I had cookies. I threw them over there. I've had plenty of stuff. Oh, the other thing is I'm supposed to eat grass-fed whatever I can get, like meat, or I don't think you can get grass-fed chicken. Anyway, I got organic chicken and stuff like that. Tonight I had organic chicken that I put in the sous vide, and I had corn, but the corn was not organic. This was corn I already had in the freezer. So I had frozen corn, and I had a big piece of the wheat bread. And you know what? I don't want to tell this in front of the whole world, but I am very, very, very regular now. Shh. We don't talk about this at dinner time. Okay? No, but the truth is things are going in and out much quicker. When they go in and out much quicker, apparently it's causing me to lose weight. And I really haven't changed my eating habits other than I switched over to organic. Now, I don't think the organic is going to cause me to lose weight. Maybe it did and I just didn't realize it, okay? But this can go for anybody, except I don't know how many of you guys can actually make a loaf of bread. It might not be something that's up your alley, but it's not hard for me to do. I've got the equipment. You need an electric mill. You take the wheat out of the 50-pound bag, which I put into a bucket with the wheat will last over 25 years. It says it on the bag. The only thing is you have to keep it 100% sealed. Otherwise, the danger isn't that it's going to spoil. The danger is the bugs are going to get in it, and then you're going to be having bugs. You'll have protein with your bread. So I've made 4, 5, 6 loaves of bread. I have 2 nice size. Picture a loaf of bread that you buy, but not sliced. So when I slice it, you think it's going to be those tiny little slices? Heck no, it's not. It's going to be a man-sized slice. So I have 2 of those slices a day, trying to get the wheat in there. I have the Kerrygold butter on it, which is good butter. And I have 1 piece as breakfast completely now. I stopped the smoothies, okay? And you know what? It holds me all the way till 4 or 5 in the afternoon. Can you believe it? I'm shocked because I'm Mr. Munchie. You got Mr. Camera Junkie? I'm Mr. Munchie. I pass something, I need to nibble on something. I pass something here, a chocolate chip cookie, let me have just a little bite, okay? So I've lost 5 pounds by basically eating bread, but it's the whole bread, and I don't separate it or sift it out. When it comes out of the mill, you got, I think there's 3 major parts to the bread. The endosperm, the husk, which is the part that sweeps you out, okay? And there's another part, maybe the starch, I'm not quite sure. So when I grind the wheat, it comes out, I have the machine set to fine, comes out as a flour. And I couldn't get it to work until I found out the secrets at how to work freshly milled wheat. So when you mill the wheat, it's good for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and then 2 hours after that, it's down to 60% of the enzymes that it had when it was first milled. So the point is, mill it, the wheat, and bake the bread. All right? So let's say you're someone like Mark or Ray. I'm not a cook. I don't know how to cook. You could buy this machine called a Zoharushi. Yeah, I didn't make up the name. That's the name. Okay? You put everything in the night before, which is not too many things. You turn it on, and in the morning, you got this this smell of fresh bread permeating. It wakes you up better than coffee. So you have that and coffee, okay, and you will have started to sweep out your intestines. And the reason I'm spending more time on this is because when I started to look into it for Dad, I found out that John Wayne, when he died, when they autopsied him, he had 80 plus pounds of feces lining his intestines like wallpaper. That man could eat a horse and the nutrition would never get into his body because it's like all of it is plastered on the intestines. So basically what you want is a broom to get in there and sweep your intestines out. So what you eat, if it's good stuff, hopefully, I'm trying on that part, that nutrition will get right into the walls of your intestines and your body will make something out of it that's nutritious for you. So this also will keep, did you know that your intestines have a heartbeat? It beats 9 times per minute, your intestines, from beginning to the end. 9 times per minute. All right. Most people, when they get to my age, it beats maybe 2 to 3 times per minute, if even that. And then we wonder why we get these sicknesses. So I've been sweeping. I got me a broom and I've been cleaning out the tunnels. So that brings it up, and Randy started that little rabbit trail. He said he's got to go on a diet. So sweeping out your insides. I tried that Metamucil for Dad, where you put a spoonful of it and you mix it up. But for some reason he had a hard time eating it. But when I made the bread, the house smelled like my mother was still alive. She would make fresh bread, but she was doing it the Greek style, the regular flour that you get from the store, the regular sugar. So now all the components, I have organic eggs, I have organic flour, I have organic everything that goes into the bread except one part, and that's the sugar, and that's because I haven't been shopping. I got 2 5-pound bags of sugar. So when I make 4 loaves, it takes 2 cups of sugar. So the next sugar that I buy is going to be, or at least I'm going to look for the organic sugar. So I left off with Randy, and Lewis is saying thank you to Rob. Kippy says, by the way, my birthday is today. Well, you know what's going to happen, buddy. There's just no way in hell that I'm not going to sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to Kip. Happy birthday to my favorite Kip. Happy birthday, my buddy Kip. I love you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. This is for Kip. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kippy. Happy birthday to you. How old are you now? Oh, Kip, how old are you now? How old are you, Kip? Happy birthday to you. All right, everybody together for Kip. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kipster. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Kip. That's amazing. I love you, dude, and there's so many people here that love you. That's true, that's true, that's true. Let's turn it on so I can give you a round of applause. This round of applause is for Kip, and I'm talking into, there you go. Happy birthday, buddy. That's for you, dude. I love it when it's somebody I really care about, and why am I talking with this? And I get to sing happy birthday or sing something special for them. That is so, so cool. So happy birthday to you, Kip. Happy birthday. I hope and you know, birthdays go for the whole weekend, you know, and since you have little kids, your birthday goes for the whole week. So starting today, which over there it's Saturday, April 17th, correct? So April 17th is your birthday. Until next Saturday, it's Kip's birthday week. Okay, so I guess the girls are going to do something special for you. He's got little daughters and your wife, and you're going to have a really, really wonderful, pleasant weekend. God bless you. God's blessings be on you, and we all love you a lot. A lot. David Crooks, hey Peter and family. It's Virginia, country roads take me home to the place David Crooks lives. Yeah, Virginia, mountain mama, country roads take me home. Country roads take me home to the place where David lives. It's in Virginia, mountain mama, country roads take me home. Yeah, David's one of those guys that gets a song every time he comes on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Thank you, David, for coming in. It's Friday night. Happy birthday, Kippy. Happy birthday from Norm. Happy birthday from David. Happy birthday from Randall. Happy birthday to Kip. Now, poor Kip's got all these thank yous to write. My birthday is the 26th of April. Well, that's in 10 days. So when we get close, somebody remind me, because he's going to get shy. Okay? And I'm going to sing happy birthday to David. I already sing to David, so it's nothing new for me. So that's wonderful. Happy birthday, David. I just pray we do not forget. We do not forget. Norm says, I keep my weight under control by exercise and sheer aggravation. I only drink water and no desserts. Boring but healthy. Oh, I just happened to forget that part. The doctor wants me to drink a lot more water. Okay. He said I'm getting rashes, and I am getting rashes in different parts of my body. He says I'm not drinking water, and you know what? That's the truth. I actually pay attention a little bit. I don't think I drink 2 or 3 glasses of water throughout the whole day. and that's not good. So you guys, everybody, we're going to do a water breaks. Everybody get yourself a little glass of water, and in a few minutes, I'm going to drink some water. We're all going to drink some water together. Water, not tea, not soda. Mark, get yourself some water, Mark. No, not that. Get some water. We're going to have, even if it's a little cup, we're all going to drink water together. And it isn't for you, it's for me. But we're doing things together. This is what makes us a little bit of a family. We do things a little bit together. So Norm drinks water, which is healthy for him. And that does. The doctor told me, Peter, you got to drink more water. And okay, no problem. I'll drink more water. No, but I have been. Kippy says, yeah, a load of April babies in here. Loads of April babies in here. Yes, and we love all of you. I do. Anyway, I love all of you. We work out by moving 50-pound boxes of magazines. My mother was a magazine collector, and I opened the boxes and I looked through them, and they're all garbage. Good Housekeeping, Woman's Daily or Day or something like that. But man, when I went to pick up the box, what a freaking surprise! What the hell is in this box? I had to pull out the rest of the magazine and see if my mother put chunks of gold down there. I mean, I could barely lift it up. So props to you, Norm, picking up those box of magazines. So David says carbs equals sugar. Yes, I found that out too. But the wheat technically is a carb, but it's doing its job. And I've gone from 187 to 182. So we'll see what happens next week. It might be good, it might not be good, but I told you what happened. I have no sound. You guys can't hear me? Hello, testing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 6. 1 is 5, is 6, 9, 10. Oh, the sound is back. Okay, I wonder why it dropped out. I did put fresh batteries. Let me just wiggle around and see if the sound goes off, because it's in my pocket. Testing 1, 2, 3. It seems solid. We seem solid. Okay, so Norm says the sound is back. So it blinked. I blinked my sound. It was a signal to you, okay? You guys better be getting your water, because I'm about to hit the water. Okay, and we'll all drink a little something together. Sorry, wrong spelling. Meant to spell it tie-dye. I don't even know how to spell it, so I'm definitely not going to correct you. Not even a little bit, Kip. Hello, Peter. What's with the organic preaching? I'm a health channel or what? Am I in a health channel? Oh, you know Matt, you've been around long enough to know I go down rabbit trails. Somebody will kick me off to go in some direction, and I just go there for a few minutes. So I was telling you what happened when I went to the doctor and I had a checkup, whatever they call that. It's a physical, okay, and my friend, who's also a professional nutritionist, put me over on all organic stuff. He says, if it's not organic, don't buy it. If it's not organic, don't buy it. If it's not organic, don't buy it. Well, I tried the organic peanut butter. It tastes like I don't like it. So I will not be having organic peanut butter, I can tell you that right now. But I haven't found anything else organic that I don't like. And he said, basically, Peter, you know what you're doing? You're eating food like you would have eaten 30 to 40 years ago. The ground had, now Matt, I mean, you're the one that started, okay? So you got no position to be complaining, Matt, all right? Because you're the one that kicked me off back into what I finished. So now I'm back again on the same topic, and it's because of Matt. See what he said there? Hi, Peter. What's with the dang-dong organic preaching? I'm in a health channel or what? What? That's how my mother had 4 children. She was a little bit deaf. She couldn't hear very well. So late at night, my dad would say to my mother, do you want to watch Johnny Carson or what? And she would go, what? And then I was born. And then a few years later, Dad turned to my mother late at night and he said, Sweetheart, honey pie, sugar bunch. Do you want to watch Johnny Carson or what? She went, what? And then my brother was born. Okay, back on target. So that's how we got into water, organic. I mill my own wheat. I make my own bread. I've lost 5 pounds in the last 2 weeks. Okay, so you brought it back up, Matt. So anybody doesn't, you pick on Matt. Just take it to Matt. That's where the problem is. Hi, Matt. Love you, dude. Aaron, I was in your show today. Hey, buddy, looking forward to the M1 iMac next week. Y'all, what's the saying? If you're from Missouri, I'll believe it when I see it. But maybe it's exactly what's going to happen. And that would be awesome because I'm looking forward to that also. And I'm sorry I interrupted your show by saying some things. By the way, do you have the bad word list? You could put that bad word list in your settings and community, and one of those in there is where you could put any words that would automatically cause it to go into the hold pile, meaning it would never come up. I've got over 2,000 words. I got it basically from Google, and I added a few of my own. But you guys that have Spanish people or other thing, I don't have any Latin bad words and stuff in there. So I'll be willing to send. I can text you that list, Aaron, and all you got to do is pop it in. And then when they say a word, that guy didn't seem to be a bad guy, so it wasn't an attack. But that's just, I was pretty sure you wouldn't want to see that word in your live stream. Mary is here. Mary, I'm so glad we have this time together. Mary, I love it when you come in here. It's so special when we get a pretty lady. I just have to sing a song for you. Mary, 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 when the moon hits your eye like a bigger pizza pie, organic, it's amore. Da da la 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 la, like a pasta fazool, we're in love. That was for you, Mary, a little song. I'm going to have to remember the words to all these old songs. I can remember them, but the words are fleeing. So hi, Mary. Good to see you in here. Thank you for popping in and staying for a while. I could hear you singing with me. Yeah, I could hear it. I could hear it. Thanks for the birthday song, Peter. Is it your birthday, Kip? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear old Kippy. Happy birthday to you. Kip is not old. I didn't mean that he's old. It's just we're like friends and I could say dear old Kip. Okay? And I don't mean anything bad by it. And Mary is saying happy birthday to Kip. And Lewis is saying happy birthday to Kip. And Kip is saying thank you, Mary, and thank you, Lewis. And Mary is saying happy birthday, Kippy. And Kippy's saying Mary. He's correcting that. Don't worry about the spelling in here. None of us spell very good. And Randy, hi, Mary. I had the same problem spelling Kippy's name. Watching Quigley down under acting to Kippy always gave me trouble. Well, at the very beginning, I kept looking up Kip and I couldn't find him because as soon as I type a Q, I type a U. And look, it's like Kip, K-I-P, but it's the Malaysian version. It's Q-I-P. And we call him Kippy because he's just a sweetheart, okay? So, thank you, Randy. We do have troubles in spelling here. Kip is chuckling over there. David says, thanks for the song. Thanks for the memories of a Sunday afternoon, a lazy day in June. Even though we're in April, you think I know what today's date was. Oh, thank you so much. Actually, Peter, Kippy says, to lower the cholesterol, also type going on a vegan diet. You'd be surprised how delicious things actually are. Done well. I'm pretty much, I don't know, you're a pest? I'm a pescatarian and vegan off and on now. I can look into that. Vegan means you eat nothing that comes from an animal, correct? So like eggs are out, toast is out. Actually, toast is not out unless it's got milk in there. So I could eat my bread. I could look into it if that helps lower the cholesterol. I'll see. Thank you, Kip. I had no clue that the veganism did the cholesterol attacking. Aaron says no more fudge, I guess. I'm gonna get organic stuff to make my dang fudge. There you go. Okay, now I got to find out if they make organic chocolate and if they make organic, I don't think so. What did I put in there? What's the other part to the fudge, Aaron? I forgot. Oh, the condensed milk. I'll look and see. I do not. Where can I get that list? I will send it to you. You could look online, but I'll just send it to you. Yes, please send me Santa's naughty list. I will do that. No problem. And here is Liam's dad. This is Simon, ordinary filmmaker, who has been quite busy with all the little rumors. That's what I should have titled that tonight. Something about the R3. That would have brought people in. Merry Christmas, Peter and the Greggies. I'm latte. Simon is having a latte. He's saying he's late. So, but I like it when he's in here. And next month, at the beginning of the month, it's Liam's birthday. I think I'm going to send Liam some chocolate. This way he can fly around the house and Simon can go like, why did he send him chocolate? I'm getting ready for sleep, but not without saying hello. We're in total lockdown again, so looking forward to being free. Yeah, I'm not into the lockdown stuff. I don't think it does crap. I think all the boxes I got coming in here from Amazon and UPS with the drivers sneezing on them and the people that load it up. I don't think the lockdown. I think washing your hands and gargling. The gargling is supposed to clean out anything that's landed in your mouth. And the washing your hands is because we just can't stop doing this. Up your nose, in your mouth, all over. So by washing in the new Blue Cheer, okay, it helps to keep. If water and soap kills this, seriously, COVID is a part of a cold. So we're getting vaccines, okay? So is there a cure to the common cold? Is this what they're telling us? I'm not quite sure how to process this. All right, so anyway. Mary, you are so adorable, Mary. Thank you. You put the words right in my mouth. Mary, you are so adorable. She thinks I'm adorable. Mary, put your glasses on, sweetheart. Put your glasses on. There. Now do I look adorable? I'm just kidding. Thank you. I'll take the compliments at my age. Pfft, you kidding? Give me those compliments. Mario, hi Peter and all my friends. Hi Mario, it is so good to see you. I'm happy you're here with me tonight. I'm happy that you're here with me tonight. It's Friday night, guys. This is our card game. All right, let's all pull up to the table. I gave you enough time to get the water. I actually forgot about it. So I'm supposed to drink more water. So now I am going to drink more water. Ready? Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Couple of good gulps, okay? Okay, I purposely tried to drink a little extra. And no, it's not tap water if anybody's interested. It's filtered. So Simon says, I'm trying to go vegan too. My wife isn't having it, so it's difficult. His wife is like a professional baker. I don't know if I'm allowed to say her name, so I won't to keep the privacy. But she bakes, and you should see. was there an 11 layer or a 13 layer cake she made the other day? Oh my God. I tried it for 2 months once and it felt so much better. So it doesn't look like vegan is like a lifestyle. It looks like vegan is something you do kind of like a form of fasting. You're staying away from a certain type of food, and that might actually help the body. Now, when I look at it like that, when somebody tells me I need to go and become vegan, it's kind of like the flags raise. Wait, no ice cream? Who the hell do you think you're kidding? Okay, I'd rather live short. I know where I'm going. The next planet that I'm going to is called heaven, and they got ice cream. Okay, so I can do by eating the organic ice cream. And let me tell you something, the organic ice cream doesn't taste bad. I've actually gone in 2 weeks through 2 of the little pint containers. I don't know if they're called pints. They're the ones that are that size. Okay, chocolate. I'm gonna have to try some of the different flavors. So you can go vegan for a little while and make a game out of it. Get Liam to get after your wife when she doesn't participate. Liam doesn't let go of things. So get Liam to get on your wife's case and go, Daddy can't eat that, Mommy. Oh, Mommy. And then she'll get in line. I just thought of that all by myself. David says, I found a job in the middle of February and lost it today. We'll take any prayers to get a new job. You got it, David. I pray for every one of you guys every single night. But when I know a specific thing to pray, boom, I'm on it. Like, I can't think of something. Something with a rug? White on rice. Okay, that one. Unless you eat brown rice. Okay, so we'll keep you in our prayers. And Simon, an ordinary filmmaker, says, I've been very busy. I'm glad to hear that. That camera is blocking my view. Man, there is this taco and burrito joint next to my house. And it's vegan. But they make awfully delicious food that I don't mind going vegan for all the health benefits. So you can have tacos that are vegan. Well, you guys are making things better for me. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Here's Donna Downey. Hi, Donna Downey. How are you? Welcome. Welcome to the Christmas room. Friday Night Live. I have a bigger channel. This is not all of it. There's more. Okay. So Donna, I'm so glad you're here. Donna, listen. Oh, Donna. No, that's Carol. Wrong song. Donna, I'm so happy that you're here, young lady. I'm so glad that you came to say hello. Oh, Donna, I've been looking for you for a while. We don't have a Donna in here, but now we do. Welcome, Donna. Welcome, young lady, to the world of Christmas morning in here. It's a good feeling, and you're welcome to be here with us. Hi, Donna. I am so happy to see you. I sing to the ladies because we're all guys. We just play poker. We get together on Friday night. We don't really play poker, but it's kind of like the boys getting together for poker. Somebody brings the chips. Somebody brings something else, the cake and the ice cream, and somebody will bring an organic treat. Excuse me. And we have a good time. So thank you for coming in, Donna. You have a very pretty avatar. So I am saying hello. Thanks. Oh, wait, Donna said she's saying a prayer for David. Hope you find something soon. And David is saying thank you. We have gentlemen here. But of course. And Kip is saying happy birthday in advance to David. That's what I need to start doing. Happy birthday in advance, David. So I don't forget it. David says, I did get my second shot today. Oh, the second shot kicks your body off to fight it. It's kind of like the first one prepares it for the fight, and then the second one is like, boom, boom, come on, defend yourself. Hands up, come on, David, hands up, boom, boom, boom. So now you're going to feel sore, or your bones are going to ache, or your arm might hurt. Not even the arm that gave you the shot, okay? You might get sleepy, you might get headaches, or you might be the one in a million where nothing happens. I hope that's what happens. But so congratulations on getting your second shot. David says, thanks, Kippy. Kippy's getting thumbs up. Mary is saying, I'm thinking of selling a lot of my Canon DSLR lenses. Thinking with the switch to mirrorless, those lenses will be less valuable pretty soon. What do you think? If you're going to mirrorless, yes, I would do that. But I don't think the value is going to come down on the EF mount lenses. I think those lenses is like they're I can actually, without exaggeration, you know how people exaggerate, like that's the best pie I ever had in my life. You know, that's not true. All right, so you know, I just think that the EF lenses are going to be solid, and Canon is slowly maneuvering their boat. Their captain sucks. Okay, but they do make awesome gear. This R3, I got my eye to see what it's about. Okay, I've always been a Canon boy, but Sony makes the better stuff right now, so I'm using Sony. I got me an Olympus. Actually, I don't have a Canon in here, but you know what? I have a Canon coming. There's an R6 that's been shipped, and I got that confirmation. So there's an R6 as a loaner is coming here. So if you're thinking of getting the R5, the R6, the R3, then you know, all you need is an adapter, and your current lenses will work on it almost seamlessly. I mean, Canon got that part right. That adapter works really, really, really good. So I would just think it through for a little bit. And you can start selling them off here and there. Obviously, sell something you don't need right away, unless you're ready to jump into the mirrorless part. So that's what I think. Randy, David Crook's internet has jobs for people who just use their computers. Will Peter last 5 hours by drinking more water? I don't know. But I can tell you I'm not feeling that hot today. But I say that quite a few days, so that doesn't mean anything. I got me a piece of ice with the water. So Simon said it wasn't 13 layers, Peter. She made a 30-layer cake, a crepe cake. Wow. But I did see a picture, and it did look like, uh-oh, I want one of those. And you're going vegan? Good luck, buddy. Mary, get an adapter to work with the mirrorless. That's a great idea. It'll make them all run like native. Native. Give me your answer true. I'm half crazy, all for the likes of you. There is Visa ice cream. If you must, I must. Don't even joke. You're going to take away my ice cream at my age? What are you doing? It's like, seriously. What am I supposed to? I'm eating healthy. What a stinking life I have, but I'm eating healthy. I'm eating healthy. And it actually don't taste bad at all. Simon says, put your hands in the air. I tried vegan for health purposes. The fats and antibiotics is meat. Just like wait a minute. I tried vegan for health purposes. I do read English. It might not look like I read English, but I do. The fats and the antibiotics in the meat just make me lethargic. See? You see how I figured that one out? Did away with that for 2 months and felt great. But when your wife is cooking eggs and bacon, you eventually break. The eggs, you can get them, what did Peter say? It's not only organic, I need to have free range eggs. Okay? He says they have to be out freely And because if you saw how they work the chickens, you would get angry, honestly. The chicken spends its whole life like in a little slot, like a box. And they lay eggs, and they never let them go out. Nothing, no movement. It could be completely crippled and you wouldn't know it. Okay? So now they have eggs where they have this little certificate on it that says humane raised or something to that effect. Humane. The word humane is on there. It's an emblem that's on there, and that means they're allowed out and about for X number of hours, and each chicken has X amount of feet to walk. But the doors to go outside are like 50 feet apart. That's part of the humane eggs. All right. Now, free-range eggs, those chickens are out and about. They're not stuck. So they're healthier. They get out, they get in the sun, they make healthy eggs. When I get the eggs, it's a black carton. I think it's called Vital, Vital. When I crack that egg open, honest to God, that yolk is yellow and bright and vibrant to the point where I'm like, maybe there's something wrong with this egg. Look at the color of that yolk. It's like super bright. So the way they make our food does make a difference. We have just been hurdled into the mass production and don't even pay attention. They don't want us to pay attention. And honest to God, I haven't paid attention. All right? So my cholesterol's up, my sugar's up, there's a few other things that are up, including my weight, which is coming down. Okay? So basically, Peter, my friend, that's the professional nutritionist, has taken me back to be eating food the way they used to give us food normally 30 to 40 years ago. So he said, don't think you're doing something special, okay? He says, you're just eating the food like you used to eat it 30, 40 years ago when you were a kid. All right, so David says, Randy, true. I guess it was a true-false question. Now, you know I'm not going to remember what Randy was talking about, but if it was from Randy, it's probably true. With all the water Peter's going to drink tonight, he will have to put his Be Right Back screen. Well, so far I don't think I have to go pee. I don't feel like I have to go pee, but thank you for reminding me. I would have forgotten about the water. Cheers. Wait, there's a TV show called Cheers. So Randy is giving me the thumbs up. Simon says, I like the tie-dye shirt, Peter. I need one of those. I'll send you the link. You could get 6 of them. For, I think it was $8.99 or something like that. Maybe it was $9.99. Thank you, Simon. Donna says, thank you. I usually watch the recorded version, but would have missed this awesome song. Wow. See? I sang-did you a song. So you watch. I have somebody that watches the recorded version. Yay! I know one person that I watch it too. I know 2 people that watch the recorded version. Actually, I think Randy. That's 3. Do I hear 4? Do I hear 4? Simon says, I pre-ordered the RF100 2.8. I had the EF version and loved it. Having 1.4 magnification is perfect because he's got the adapter. It will be like shooting on the 70D with that 1.6 crop. But with a full sensor at 45 megapixels, how good can life get? Simon, you're living on the top of the mountain. I like your 800 millimeter lens. Now that is something to write home about. Simon says, hi Randy, I hope all is well, mate. My buddy, my pal. Donna says, I've had both my shots. No issues at all. Thank goodness. There we go. We got somebody with no issues. See, now you're an inspiration for me. I don't want to get them because I don't want those issues. Especially the ones where you wind up being dead in 3 days. That issue, I didn't kind of like that one. So, Randy says, you bet, Simon. I'm loving your videos. You are killing it this week. Yep. Simon is pumping him out. Pumping him out, Simon. Come on. There you go. Simon says, keep those lenses, Mary. Get the EF to RF adapter and use them on the new R cameras if you stay with Canon. I have 2 EFS lenses that I still use. I actually had the adapter here, and I can vouch that it works almost, if not seamlessly. Canon and Nikon are 2 companies where the adapters work really, really, really super well. Okay, it's just like they were built as if they were built into the camera. So, Kippy, Simon, is it worth upgrading my R5 firmware to 1.3.1? I had no idea until I watched your video that it's even out. Well, eventually you will, but not too quickly, because they put one out, they pulled it off. Yeah, they put the new firmware 1.3.0 out and they pulled it off. And now they've replaced it 1.3.1. So you can afford to wait. Your camera's not going to stop. Okay, but just be aware. Hi, Mark. I put your comment up and I didn't even say anything. Hi, Mark. How you doing, buddy? Hello to all. Hello to Mark. We love you. I love you. Thank you for being here. We're drinking water tonight because I was told by the doctor, you're dehydrated. You got to drink more water. So cheers. Cheers. It's a sip of water. It's water, okay? Seriously, it's water. Woo! This is the strongest water I've... No, I'm just kidding. That's a Dean Martin. Well, I filled this cup up 90%. I've gotten into watching electric cars. So 90% means something. You're supposed to charge your battery to 80%, but stay out of that top 20% because it makes your battery on the electric cars not last as long. So my favorite car right now is that new Mustang Mach-E. And then it was the Model Y. Then it was the Model X. Then it was the e-tron. So it's not like I'm very stable in this. I'm like a revolving door. No, I'm not buying anything. We've got house issues going on here, which you guys know. So how you doing, Mark? And here Lewis is in the room. How you doing, Lewis? I'm so happy to see you. I love you. Thank you for coming in tonight. I hope you're feeling chipper, upbeat, and happy, because all is well with all the people that you love and the people that's part of your household. So be happy. What's the saying? Don't worry, be happy. There's a song. They made one like that. So Kippy is saying hello, Mark. And he's saying hi to you too, Lewis. And Simon is saying, thanks a lot. Randy keeps my mind off of everything. Looking for something to shoot tomorrow. Why don't you do a video on shooting children? You happen to have one right there. A very, very lively one. Hey there, Kippy. Going for the YJR R3 soon. I guess he means the EOS. I don't know how those letters are. E, YJR? I don't get it, Mark, but that doesn't mean I'm the smartest fry in the bunch, okay? So the R3, I'll be looking at the R3. And if it's something that I want, the biggest worry about the R3 is, for me, is where Canon might cripple it, if they do. And the second thing is, it's a higher number. Remember the EOS 3? That was a film camera that was very popular, because if you couldn't afford the V, you went for the 3. And the 3 had its own little unique things. Like one of the things that the EOS 3 had, that it looks like the R3 is going to have, is the eye focus. So when you look through the viewfinder, have you been to the optometrist? Many times you'll notice that the equipment that they use to register and it completely does an eye exam for you, you don't even need the doctor, is made by Canon. So that technology is when you're looking in the viewfinder, it's scanning your eye and it's looking at where you're looking, and it uses that as the focus point. That's going to be in the R3. It's very interesting. Kip, Mary, those lenses are gold. They retain their value way longer than the camera bodies. That's true. The camera body is going to drop in price, and the lenses, if they come down, it's going to come down linear. Very slow, very easy. So I still have the 50 1.2 over there. I have the 80, I don't have a Canon body in here, but I have the 50 1.2 L lens. I have the 85 1.8, which is a sleeper lens. I have the 24 millimeter 2.8. I have 2 more versions of the 50 millimeter 1.4. You'd think I'd like the 50 millimeter 1.4s, and I have a 50 millimeter 1.8. And I don't have a Canon camera, but if I needed a 50 millimeter lens for a Canon camera, I have it. Here's Bob. Hi, Bob. I was thinking of you yesterday. I want to know if you're doing okay with the flash diffusers. If you need any help, just ask me. I will help you. Happy Friday night, Peter. Hello, everybody. I'm having a very quiet and sleepy Friday night. Just watch this. Watch this, Bob. Watch my hand. There you go, Bob. See, look how Nikon took the focus. Isn't that cool? Nikon's another sleeper camera. The price is coming down low enough where you've got the Olympus EM1 Mark II, the EM12. I shorten these names for my own benefit. And that has come down from $1,500, $1,600, because it was like $1,599. Then it came down to $1,499. Then it came down to $1,399. And now it's $999. Except a couple of times I've seen them put it for on a sale price for $899. So the Olympus EM12 is actually a sleeper camera. But so is this guy. Solid as a rock. And I'm actually using an old 50 millimeter 1.4. See that 50 millimeter 1.4 right there? That's a G lens. That's not one of their better lenses, but it does great. Now the 50 millimeter 1.4 this is a 25 millimeter 1.2 on the Olympus. So I got unique cameras in here. My favorite camera in here is this one, and this is probably the first one that I would put up for sale, because there's other things that are interesting, okay? But it's my top of the line camera for the Christmas room. But if the R3 is anything like the EOS 3, which I really love that camera, I might move over to the R3, but let's see what it's about. Canon didn't do anything but chum the waters. They gave us no information, nothing at all. High megapixels, low megapixels, strong video, strong still pictures. But just seeing that grip built in, that's telling me it's gonna lean towards the pictures, okay? But they might not cripple the video all that much. If they put a really solid top of the line, let's say like Simon has an R5, if they put Simon's 4K high quality in that camera, it could be a little lighter. I mean, it is moving a lot of megabits per second. If they put that high quality in there, if the camera didn't have 8K, it wouldn't bother me, not even that much. I don't need 8K. I know what 8K is good for. I know it's great for marketing. Oh, it's got 8K. Look, John. Look, Bob. Look, Billy. Look, Mary. Look, Donna. It's got 8K. Wow, wow, wow. What an amazing camera. Are you going to use 8K? No. A little bit? No. At all? No. But it's got 8K. For sure. Now, that's marketing. Welcome to the world of marketing. So, Bob, I didn't mean to leave you so quickly. Happy Friday night. I'm having a quiet and sleepy Friday night. Oh, yeah, I started to put you to sleep with the imaginary watch. But thank you for staying awake. If you need the horn, just let me know, and I'll push that horn. Simon says, I just eat the whites. I'm assuming he's talking about eggs. Chicken in boxes like humans in cubicles. Yeah, but the humans in the cubicles actually have more room. The chicken in the boxes, it's unhumane. Don't get me started on that. The rabbits, you know, that they kill the rabbits and dogs to make sure that our makeup is okay and stuff. Why can't that be done with a computer? Hello? Why can't it be done with a computer? Okay, no, the rabbits gotta die. The dogs get no love. Okay, dogs are a loving animal, most of them. So Mark says to Kippy, yeah, but lenses are depreciating faster as well these days. Certain lenses are holding. For instance, an 18 to 135 Sigma 1.8. Guess what? Woohoo! That one's holding its value. Because I looked to get one for somebody the other day. Randy says, my uncle and aunt have those chickens. They get a lot of exercise too, especially when Buddy chases him. Buddy is Randy's dog. So Buddy is chasing the chickens around, huh? He's chasing them around the yard. But your aunt and your uncle get fresh eggs, I'm guessing. I'm a-guessing. David says, 5 likes and 23 viewers, 222 subscribers. We're growing like wildfire. Well, we're up to 13 likes. Actually 14. That one like, that's the one down facing the wrong, that's really a like. It's not a dislike, it's a like. It's a thumbs up. He just didn't hang it properly and it fell over. So, we got 25 people in here. So if you want to pat me on the back, you can give it a like, a thumbs up. That'll work. Makes me feel good. Actually, that'll make me drink water. Good point. I like it when the ice cubes get really small and you drink a little and you get one of them in your mouth and you get to chew it. All right. Let's get rolling. We are at Kippy. Yeah, Mark, but it still retains value way better than the camera bodies. I agree. Simon is talking to Kip. Make sure you do it with the battery. I use Canon's DC adapter. In other words, full charge, full charge. Joey is here. Friday night. And get Peter and get down best show online. Okay. I know this is not the best show online. All right, seriously. This is a show where we are friends. Honestly, if this had like thousands of people in here, I couldn't get the individual attention. Who do I chat? So the blessing is that we're not huge. I could say, Joey, I love you. How you doing, buddy? I'm so happy to see you here. And I could just talk to you for a minute or two. And yes, I'll take the compliment, best show online. I enjoy doing it. And I enjoy getting together. And look, I know everybody's name in the room, practically. Okay, so it's like we are a big family of sorts. It's a way to actually meet, gather the guys and a couple of the gals together and have a little chit chats. And you know what? I do this because I think we need that. This is not intended to be a camera show, in case you haven't noticed. Yes, I'm a camera guy. Yes, I talk about cameras. Yes, it's centered on cameras because that's my world has got a lot of heavy camera stuff in it. But we have a lot of time going on here for love, the hugs that you guys need, the interaction that you need, for someone to say your name and know that somebody in the world knows you. Somebody in Miami knows you. Joe, did you know that somebody in Miami knows you? That's right. That's what, you're right. It's the best show online. I stand corrected, Joey. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. David Crooks is nodding off. 11 p.m. and I need to get up for my 6 a.m., 6:30 a.m. sunrise at the Great Falls National Park. I don't know why that reminded me of Woody. So Woody, if you're lurking out there, hi to you too. If you're not and you're sound asleep, I hear the snoring. I hear the snoring. That must be Woody. So enjoy your trip tomorrow or your outing. Good night. We love you. And happy birthday for the 26th, of course. Ordinary Filmmaker, that was for the R6, Peter. They pulled 1.3 for the R6. Oh, that's what's coming here, so thanks for telling me. Then release 1.3.1 2 days later. Then just release 1.3.1 today for the R5, a very minor update. If you guys want to keep up with this stuff, Simon is my friend. He's got a YouTube channel. Where do you think I'm going to send you? To Peter McKinnon? I don't know the guy. Lovely guy. He looks wonderful, but I'll never meet him. I'll never talk to him. Okay, but Simon, I talk to him. I chat. I talk with his son. He wants to FaceTime. And I have to tell him a bedtime story and all that stuff. So go to his channel, Ordinary Filmmaker. Simon keeps up on this like a clock. When he gets up in the morning, he's got the stuff that he goes through, and he goes through all of it, so I don't have to. And then I watch him. So that's the advantage of Ordinary Filmmaker. He's doing the legwork. You just lean back, kick your feet up, put your hands behind, go, all right, Simon, tell it to me, buddy. Tell me what's going on. Tell me. I just decided now, an hour and a half into the show, to check my hair. Boy, who's in charge around here, huh? Randy says, good night, David. Good night, David. Good night. You can go to sleep. He probably pushed the off button, so I'm not getting through. Kippy, oh yeah, use only the original batteries for the R5 most of the time. However, the R5 is super sensitive. I've had it flagged even original batteries, I think once, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they're going off the deep end on the batteries, in my opinion only. In my humble opinion. Yeah, that one. Good night, David. So they want you to spend the money for their batteries, and it's better. So what is Joey? Joey, sorry, I didn't mean to call you out, to call you that instead of Peter, but Peter is my longtime friend, and we used to have a few nicknames with each other. That's fine. You know, when your mother trains you that way, I think I was like a snotty, spoiled brat in one sense of the word, kid. Because if somebody called me Pete or Petey or something like that, I would, I'm talking about 3-4 years old, maybe even 5, or maybe 60. My name is Peter. Not Pete, not Petey, but Peter. And we trained one of our own kids like that too. His name is Michael. Okay? So if you call him Mike, he doesn't rebel like that, but his name is Michael. Okay? So, why am I calling you Joey? I don't remember. I think you told me your name was Joe or Joey, and it's because I got to know you and you're close, and it's like, hey, Joey's in the room, I get excited. So if I need to be corrected, I'm giving you the opportunity to help adjust, fine-tune the name that I'm calling you, because it's terrible. What if his name is Scott? And I've been calling him Joey for like the last half a year. So fix it if I need to get it fixed, okay, Joey? Kippy. No, Mark. I used all my budget on the R5 already, but it does look heavy too. I used to shoot with one series, but couldn't stand the weight for long. I couldn't stand the weight. I got it. The weight, the heaviness for the long hour shots, for the long hour shoots. Okay, so how I overcame that, you might not want to hear this, okay, is the hand strap, not the neck strap, okay? The hand strap goes on the top, it goes around and comes underneath. And if you get the right one, okay, the ones I get are called Cam, oh my God, I forgot their names, but they're leather and you could buy them in different looks and stuff like that, okay? And if you adjust it properly, you've got room for this finger and this finger to run everything. And then you always got the other hand, okay, which you put underneath. All right, but when I drop the camera, not drop it to the floor, but when I lower my hand down like this, the hand strap locked in. So I was actually able to completely loosen this, and I let it go down. And the weight didn't bother me at that point, unless it was a 70-200, okay? The 70-200, different story. But the hand strap, and not the Canon one. The Canon one will actually eat, and it'll cut and put pressure right across your wrist, and it's extremely uncomfortable. I cannot deal with the Canon hand strap. You've got to get the one that's fairly wide. I want to say it's called cam adapter or cam adapter, but I think it's cam adapter without the A. If you go to camadapter.com and it looks like hand straps, the leather one is the one that I get. And you've got, for the Canon, it'll work straight. But for many other cameras, it needs a little adapter that goes on the bottom. But without those cam adapter straps, I was a basket kit. My neck would be in super amount of pain by the time I got back. I'd have to take 2 Advil the next day. I started to learn to take them the night before. So Simon says the EVAF might get me to get the R3. It's quite a unique thing. At the beginning, it's kind of like, you know, a conversational piece, but really does work. However, to tune that in, if I remember, you had to take like 8 different shots, 2 sets of 4s to calibrate it to your eye. Okay. Now it might not work like that at all now. Okay, this is like, we're talking like 30 years ago when that camera was out, 25 years ago. Okay, so I don't know how it's going to work this time. I'm just trying to remember what I had to go through, and I remember I hated calibrating it. I love the 51.2L lens. Yes. But I think I would love the 51.2L lens that's for the RF camera better. Of course, it would cost a lot more money. Question, when are we going to see a full frame camera without any mechanical shutter? We're getting close on that, Mark. The FX3 is close to that. Canon is close to that. The R3, I think, is going to move over there because they're talking about it's something about very high speed shots on the new Canon R3, which means electronic shutters. And it's stackable. In other words, they fire it off that quickly because they're reading the sensor in stacks. I'm Greek. I talk with my hands. What can I tell you? It's kind of like an Italian person, you know? So, one of the questions that have come up with the people that are actually talking about that camera is maybe the mechanical shutter will just be there with a slow rate of speed because the electronic shutter will have taken everything over. But for those people that still, for some reason, need that mechanical shutter, flash is one of the reasons, okay, it'll still be there, but it might not be like the 30 or the 20, well, it won't be 30. It won't be the 20 or the 15 frames per second. It might still be 10 or 12 frames per second, which that's ridiculous for me to say because back in 2005, 2006, to say something like that, you're talking about a camera that was like, woo, super expensive, a lot of money. I lost all my ice cubes. Oh, I see 2 in there. Okay, but they're about gone. Hey, look me over. Da, 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 da. Okay, so we're inching towards that mark. Simon, 8K is one of those things you have to experience to understand, like ice cream. I shoot a video in February and wow, I know shooting 8K for nature scenes and building a naturescape video in 8K. Yep, Simon has said that to me a few times. Until you see it, Peter, you're not going to believe it. And I honestly think it's true. But I think until you actually experience it, that you're not going to miss it. It's not like you're hungry for 8K. Okay? It'll work that way. And part of the thing is we don't have the things to show off the 8K. But with the Mac, you got a 5K monitor. Oh, and Mac is supposed to be what? April 20th? Something is supposed to come out, and where a lot of us are hoping, like, I hope it's the the new iMac that everybody's waiting for. Of course, they're starting to get to be like Canon. Let's see if they disappoint us or not. Okay, so Ordinary Filmmaker is making 8K scenes, which is beautiful. And here is Sly. Happy Friday, Peter. And Petertarians, a woman that can actually spell Petertarians. Happy birthday, Kip. Hope you're having a special day. Did you hear David's birthday is on the 26th? And Sly, I understand it's your birthday today. Happy Sly Day to you. Happy Sly Day to you. Happy Sly Day, dear Sly. Happy Sly Day to you. Sly, I'm so glad that you're here, that you're with us tonight. It's almost 11:30, so it's about your time. It's so happy when you're here. I'm so happy when you're here. I was thinking of you today. I'm not gonna put it in the song, 'cause it needs an explanation. But thank you, Sly, for being here. You look good tonight. Turn around, let me see the other side. Oh, you look good tonight. How you doing, Sly? Oh, how you doing, Sly? I'm so glad when I see your name on my screen. I go, I'm happy now. I'm happy now, I'm happy now. Sly is in the room, the room, the room. That's fun, I didn't do that one before. Hi Sly, can you tell I'm happy to see you? Okay, the part I didn't want to put in the song is I thought about you today when I was in the shower. Oh, sounds terrible, right? No, it wasn't, because I haven't fixed the shower floor. And I was looking at it, and I could see the tiles are cracked, which means water is getting down in there. And I so much want to paint it, but I got corrected by you. Don't do that. So that's why I was thinking about you today. But I got a feeling I'm causing damage by not having that thing fixed. And that's why I thought of you. But I didn't want to put that in the song. It sounds like, this is going the wrong way. So there we got it. You got Sli's in the house, yeah man. You got Sli's in the house, yeah man. I got Sli's in the house, yes she is. I got Sly is in that house. Sly is in the house. Kippy says thanks, Sly. Can't get down there. My underwear's too tight. No, you have to warm up to be able to go down below your normal range. And I haven't warmed up. I'm just screwing around here. I hate autocorrect. Look, guys, okay? If you get down, all right, and you're getting close to being depressed, I suggest you go to Google and look up autocorrect mistakes. It throws me into absolute hysterics. I am laughing to the point where I can't breathe. And I'm talking about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. If there were actually people in the house, they would think something was wrong with me. I am laughing hysterical, okay? Especially some things that where they turned it, where Apple or autocorrect turns it into a sexual statement to just the wrong person, okay? Talking about private parts and all kinds of crazy I mean, it sends me into hysterics. And you know, a good laugh will lift you up. It'll make your endorphins go. So do a search on autocorrect bloopers, all right? Until you get to the ones that are, they're so dirty, but the person that writes it had no intentions. I mean, the kid's talking to his mother, okay? And I'm just thinking of some of them. I have to stop. Don't think of them, okay? It's just like, I couldn't imagine my mother, which we were never in the texting age, okay, when she was alive, receiving a text like that, okay? And then the person that sends it says, oh, I think I'm going to go shoot myself right now, or something like that. It's amazing. So if you get down in the dumps and you need some hysterical, crazy laughter, I was feeling a little down early this week. The lawsuit went in the wrong direction, okay? And I was feeling sorry for myself. And I went and I looked it up, and I was laughing so hard, you know, its belly laugh is not even strong enough. So I'm telling you something that's very important. I hope you're paying attention, because many people get down, they don't want to admit it. Well, go off to the side and just read some of those autocorrect bloopers. They're just stunningly funny. I can't come up with a strong enough word. And I can't repeat any of them here, because that's what's funny about it. You're right, the husband will write to his wife, okay, and say things that, you know, it's like, oh my God, where's my gun? It's like, I need to kill myself, you know. Donna says, if there were thousands, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have gotten that awesome song. Yeah, I remember, I know what I was talking about. So that's why I'm going like, gee, we only get 20, 30 people in here. I'm not doing a very good job. But then I go like, oh, yes, I am. Because I get to spend time with you guys. And if you don't like it, tell me, I guess. What am I going to tell you? But I enjoy it. But you did get that awesome song, Donna. And if you get down and get depressed, you look that up on Google. I think you will be laughing so hard you're going to wonder if you're going to have a heart attack. I was laughing that hard, I'm going like, wait, can I take this? Can my heart take this? So wait a minute. I forgot to read your comment, Simon. I might be doing a live stream with something. FOMO this Sunday, going to test out my equipment first. I used to know what FOMO, fear of missing out. Got it. I got it. Okay, keep your pantyhose on. I got it. Fear of missing out. I might be doing a live stream. This is just as much fun. Figuring out and deciphering. I might be doing a live stream with Stop. The fear of missing out this Sunday. So I don't know what the Stop is. I might be doing a live stream with Stop. 30 seconds on the clock. Dun 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 da 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 da. Who's Stop? Maybe Scott. Do you know somebody named Scott? Because you're not doing it with me. Okay. If you need help testing out the equipment, let me know, and I will help you get on track. I'm always there. So if you need the help, dial O for O'Malley. That's an old movie. Peter, what are your thoughts on GoPros? I think they're probably super fun. Even higher than that. But before I would buy the GoPro, I would buy the competitor. The other one. I can't remember its name. I think it's put out by DJI. But I had both of them here, and that one was better than the GoPro. I'm having some water. What are you doing? Don't let me drink alone. Take a sip of water. We need to have more water, but not from the tap. and not stuff that looks like water. No gin, no vodka, no rum. So I would go with the competitor from my own hands-on experience. This doesn't mean I'm a professional at that. I've only had both those cameras in here for like 2 weeks. And I remember going like, I would definitely buy this one. So Joey says, I have been streaming on my other channel, Joey. So it is Joey, yes sir, on YouTube. If you're looking for any interesting ASMR background music in the evenings, just having some fun. So let's see where I am here. Almost at the bottom. So let me put a star here so I can come back to this one, and we're going to look up Joey. I hope it's not copyrighted music, because then I'm not going to be able to play it. But don't worry, I've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. Matt says, Simon, the channel that never sleeps. You got that, Matt. You got that, Matt. You got that right. The thing is, Peter, I use 2 bodies for all my shoots, so it would be a little counterproductive for me. Yeah, you couldn't have them both hanging. Okay, so you're right. You're right. You're right. And that's why I only used 1 camera and had a belt with the lenses in there. And the other belt, the bag was there for having to go over in an emergency. Actually, it's becoming more fun. Don't correct it. It's becoming like a video game. Maybe we just invented a video game. Correct this sentence. Wow. I think I just came up with $1 million video game. Correct this sentence. What was I watching the other night? Internship, or the Internship. And they came up with a app in the movie that I thought was a great app. If you're drunk, or you think you're drunk, you have to pass this test before you can send a text to anybody, because your text will sound terrible and you'll say things that you should never say to the other person. So before you text, you have to pass I'm not drunk test. And I thought, gee, maybe they have that app and I'm not aware of it. That sounds like a great idea. Matt, speaking of sleep, I'm off now. I need to catch up on my beauty sleep. Good night. If you need to be tucked in, let me know. I'll get Liam to come over and tuck you in. Liam is his child. Kippy says, I've tried the 51.2 RF and it's nice, but the shots for weddings I was getting with it was way too sharp. It's a very sharp lens. That's one of the advantages of the 51.2L, is it's not an ultra sharp lens. And people go and they go there, they get the lenses and they do their videos. This one is so much sharper. And I'm thinking, but no, so much sharper doesn't work for everything. Sometimes you want to look nice. So the 1.2L is still here because it's not the sharpest lens in the book, but it's got creamy colors and stuff like that. So Kip goes on to say, the softness makes the pictures look more romantic, in my opinion. And you're 100% right, Kip. More than 100%. 101%. So Matt is saying good night to Simon. Simon is going to bed. Mario saying hi to Sly. Super happy birthday with health and joy. I was kidding. It's not her birthday. I'm just celebrating Sly. Kippy's channel, I still use the 85 1.2. Yep. Nice lens. Version 1 or version 2. Adapted and still love that lens, even though I use the Sony 85, the native 85 1.8 lens. So that's true. Happy birthday to Sly. Sly, I got you in trouble. Happy birthday to Sly. It's not her birthday today. I made that up just to tease her and make her just a little bit blushed. Yes, blushed. It's not Sly's birthday. I didn't even sing happy birthday. I sang something else. Here's something to you, Sly. Something like that. Because it's not. It's Kippy's birthday. It's happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Kip Meister. Happy birthday to you. Oh, maybe he was teasing and I thought he was being serious. Yes, that's a nice lens, Mark. I use it on my second body in all my lenses. I use the 85. Actually, the sleeper lens is the 100 millimeter f2, 2.0. Everybody buys the 100 millimeter f2.8 macro lens. Why? It's an amazing lens. But there's another 100 millimeter that Canon has. It's the 85 millimeter f2.0. And that's an under the radar lens because it's almost as good. Maybe it is as good, but I'll just say almost to cover my butt, as good as an L lens. Like the 85 1.8 is a sleeper lens. The 100 f2.0 is also a sleeper lens. And if I'm not mistaken, they might be both built in the same carcass, the same chassis. But yes, lots of lenses are getting ridiculously sharp. Sly is laughing. My birthday is next month. Oh, good. We got something to look forward to in May. It's Liam's birthday. I think May 7th. That's Simon's son. So we could start. Mother's Day is in May. Usually it's May 9th or May 12th. I don't know what it is this year. So we got to do Happy Mother's Day to the moms. Scotty, how you doing? Sorry to join so late, but my kids and grandkids stopped for my birthday too. I am 60 years old as of 4/16. I don't like this old age stuff. On the bright side, there's plenty of chocolate cake for everybody. So your birthday's it's actually now before it turns to Saturday. Happy birthday to Scott. Happy birthday to Scott. Happy birthday, my friend and buddy Scott. Happy birthday to you. How old are you, Scott? How old are you, Scott? How old are you, Scotty? How old are you now? Scott is 60 years old. Scott is 60 years old. Scott is 60 years old. Happy birthday to Scott. All together now. Happy birthday to Scott. Happy birthday to Scott. Happy birthday to Scotty. To Scotty. Happy birthday to you. We love you, Scott. I love you, Scott. You're such an awesome guy. Happy birthday. I pray God give you multiple years and multiple blessings and multiple happinesses. And if your grandkids came, who is it that came? My kids and grandkids. Well, you were all happy. My kids and grandkids came. That is a house full. Chocolate cake and grandkids. Add ice cream and you've got the perfect evening. Right there. Scott had the perfect evening. So happy birthday to you, buddy. I am so happy to see the young Scott at 60 years old. I'm glad you didn't post it with the older, more mature Scott, because today you should act like a kid. Have a good time. So, happy birthday, Scott. Thank you. I'm so happy to hear it's your birthday. Sly says next month, May 16th. Oh, we're going to start. She's going to tell us. Sly says, no, Mario. It's the 11th. Oh, right in the Mother's Day zone. You get a double whammy. So do you get an extra present or are you left out by one present? And do your grandkids just fuss over you like crazy? It's Grandma's birthday. So Sly says happy birthday to Scott. Scott, it's your birthday? Happy birthday to Scott. Happy birthday to Scott. Happy birthday, my buddy. I love you, Scott. Happy birthday to you. Mario says, Scott, happy birthday. It's today, right? Happy birthday to Scott. I'm going to make you guys sick of it. Happy birthday to Scott. Happy birthday, dear Scott, the G7. Happy birthday to you. So Mario is saying happy birthday to Scott. And Mark, I just answered your question before I even read it out loud. Peter, what camera would you suggest for under $500? The little Kodak, the one with the little cube. And when you shoot it, it flashes. And the cube it's got 4 like flash bulbs in there. Or the Panasonic G7 would be good. It's probably one of those where you do shopping. But you know what? Have you joined Mr. Camera Junkie on Saturday nights? He's good at digging out cameras at low prices. So I would tune in tomorrow night and see what kind of an answer Lewis is going to say. But I would look at the G7, except I don't like the focusing. I don't know how cheap you can get the M50s if you're into that type of a body. The SL2 is a mighty fine camera. Again, it's a Canon. The 6100, if you can get a used one in the $500 range, would be an amazingly wonderful buy. So those are a couple of the ones that I would pick. Okay, so it isn't 12 o'clock yet, even though I say it's an hour show. I want to switch over and I want to look and see what you guys have done. If I can figure out how to do it. Give me a second, okay? It's not my birthday, but I'm older than yesterday. Hey, Mark. I love you, dude. I'm looking over my dead dog Rover lying on the kitchen floor. Okay, main camera. Okay, that takes me to my desktop. So let's open this up and hope to God okay, so I'm going to take the mouse and the keyboard and I'm going to walk over. First of all, I'm going to check and see if you can hear me, because I think I messed this up once before. So let me go back over here real quick and see if you can hear me. Yes, the mic is on. I did this before, and when I went to the desktop, it automatically muted my mic. Okay, I'm sitting now. I'm relaxing. I'm chilling. Where's my hot chocolate? Where is my cookies? Where is my ice cream? Okay, so let's go over here. All right, I'm on the same page that you guys are seeing now. Okay, so we are in the subscriptions. Let's click here. Refresh it. So this is you. This is Aaron. This is Jonathan. And this is Simon. This happened just today. Got it? Okay, give me a second to go over and check the mic again. Make sure that the system audio is on. So we're going to go into Aaron. Okay, so he did a live stream. Here's Aaron's live stream. Let's come up here. So this is Aaron and what he looks like when he's live streaming. Okay, so let's turn on the music.
Well, there is affordable gear on my channel as well. Ricardo, how you doing? Hey guys and gals. So here, this is the sound of a guitar with no reverb on it.
Okay, so he was tuning in the guitar.
I've got a feeling I want to say it sounds better, but I know that's often a placebo, so I'm not going to do it. Why is the mug on the end table set off my OCD? Because it's not a real mug, Boo Ninja. You would assume... You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that's what you get when you go to Aaron's. He does a concert, and then on the other show that he does later in the week, he will actually talk about guitars. Okay, so I'm not letting it run through, but I did give it a thumbs up, and the reason I'm not letting it run through is so that I don't get a copyright strike or whatever they got. Okay, so that's Aaron. That's what he looks like, for those of you that haven't seen him. So I gave him a thumbs up. Now we'll go back. And here's Jonathan. So
Hey guys, so
Jonathan's
in this
trying
video I'm
something new.
reacting to Rob Landis. He's a violinist online, and he does a lot of cool, fun stuff. So let's get right into the video, and at the end maybe we'll do our own comparison or something. I kind of skipped through the video so I know what it's about, but I have not watched the entire thing yet, so let's see what happens. Yep.
Here we go.
That must be like a toy violin or something.
At least.
Okay, so this guy here in the little corner is actually crushing violins and stuff. But I do want to say congratulations to him. It doesn't show right here, but Jonathan has actually crossed the 1,000 this past week. So you guys were a big part of him getting up to the 1,000. We were like at 500, and you guys added like 60, 70 subscriptions. So now he is up over 1,000. And now he needs to get the watch time. So if you want to watch, now most of the time, just an FYI, he is not doing this. Okay, most of the time, or 99% of the time, he's playing the violin. Okay, that's what he does. So let's go to here. Here's where he did the shanty. Here, this is where he hit 1,000 subscribers. He ate 1,000 popcorns. He popped 1,000 popcorn seeds. Okay. All right. So I could play this one because this is an original song. Okay, when I was in college and in high school, I was in the orchestra and I played violin. So I know, not a lot, but I know a little bit about the violins, okay? This boy can play, okay? There's some people that play and they're just approaching where they actually own the instruments. This boy makes the instrument sing. His name is Jonathan. He's like a little brother to me. They recently moved with the whole family to Mexico because the family is missionaries, okay? But he is a concert violinist, and he is top of the line. So what you're actually listening to here, and why I can actually play it, is because this is one of his own compositions. And he told me that I am allowed to play his compositions. So what he needs right now is to get his listening time up. So it's Jonathan Anderson Violin. He also has a second channel called Jonathan Anderson Hymns. Here, 1,003 subscribers, okay? 1,000.03, so is it like 1,003? I don't know. Okay, so he wrote this song. His dad and his brother are actually dealing with the recording of the video, although Jonathan is the editor and handles all of that. So I gave him a thumbs up. Okay, so now we're back to the original page. Let's go back to subscriptions. Okay, and here's Simon, ordinary filmmaker.
Fuji announced the XF 18mm f1.4, and OM Digital gave another revealing interview. Is full frame really off the table?
Okay, so recently Simon has updated his desk. It's got the gray covering. He has a mug here. He's got the hats. I'm not sure if he's selling the hats yet or not. And we worked together and got this contraption here where he put some stuff on there, and then he added some lights. And he's got this tree here. And I'm not sure if I see a light there, but I want more light on this tree, okay? And he's using the R5. So let's give this a little look.
Are they going full speed into computational photography? This and more after the intro. Thanks for tuning in to The Ordinary Filmmaker. Subscribe to get notification of new videos like this one so you don't miss any news, rumors, gear reviews, or tutorials. And a big thanks to Atomos for sponsoring The Ordinary Filmmaker. I'm using the Ninja 5 external recorder for all my studio work, as it really does save me an awful lot of time in post. So if you want to speed up your projects in post, consider using
Okay,
my
so
links
let's
down
give
below
Simon.
for Ninja. It also helps support the channel. And now, the news. I'm going to declare April.
Okay, so I don't know. Should I give him a thumbs up or not? I'm not sure. Oh, what the heck. We'll give him a thumbs up. There you go. Love you, Simon. Oh, if you got the A1, they got a new firmware. This is why you should watch Simon, because it basically keeps you up to date. He's on top of it, so you don't have to be. Okay, so yesterday we had Ordinary Filmmaker put up another video. I'm just going to give it a thumbs up while we're in here. We're doing this together. And Aaron also put up the other video. Now he's dealing with...
Channel, and today I'm checking out the Yamaha AG Stomp.
Okay, so now he's dealing with the equipment. We're going to give that a thumbs up.
No,
and here is my favorite Tom Buck in a whole wide world. Okay, so he put this up yesterday. Let's give good old Tom a thumbs up. And I should be subscribed to Heather's, but I haven't found it in here to put subscribe, but he's got another one also. So this is Tom. I love you, Tom. I'm watching you. I just gave you a thumbs up. So if you want to watch something interesting on Heather's channel, Tom did a whole show where he's talking about his finances. He made this year that he just stopped $90,000 as a teacher is his salary, and then he made a video telling and explaining the salary that he expects from YouTube. So he starts to give you hints, and then eventually he does start to tell you how much he's making from YouTube. So this week, David put up a video.
But I think we're live now anyway. We're going to find out because once
David is awesome to watch. Okay, he also does split screens.
It'll be both.
I just gave him a thumbs up. David Osler is in Australia. Then we got Simon. Let's give Simon a thumbs up here. Here's the 1.3.1 update. He wants you to watch this first. And I agree with him. He was started to explain that to us tonight. And then the lens. So Simon has been a busy boy. Okay. When he says he's tired, he writes a script out. And he does the entire script. And then he edits it. So it's a lot of work that Simon does. And this is the announcement of the R3. Simon's actually the one that pushed me into get your butt up and make a video for the R3. So I did. In the middle of the night. And Geeky Nerdy Techie, this is Shane.
Windows or Mac PC into a Rodecaster Pro. Let's get into it.
I'm going to put a thumbs up for him. He's going to talk about The
Well, it's great to
microphones.
see that they've incorporated this into
That's a
the
cool looking
channel.
microphone.
Now,
I
if
haven't
you
seen
don't
this one yet,
broadcast the software
Shane.
for streaming or
So
gaming,
Shane
just
has
plug directly
a
into OBS. Just select the properties
big
tab,
channel,
the audio options,
okay,
find the drop-down
called
menu,
In the
find
Blues, where he's a professional
Now, when it comes to the hardcore
jazz
gaming setups,
guitarist,
go check out the
but he
official
likes to
Road
play
video.
with
I'll leave the
equipment.
link up in the cards.
So he
Now, being
actually
that I do
puts,
mostly podcasting, that
you
goes
know,
a little bit
videos
over
out
the
on
head.
this
That's
channel,
true.
which
Now,
we
full
are
disclosure,
subscribed
Rode
to,
have sent
our
a
little
couple
group.
of these Rode NT USB microphones for this particular video. They've given me no direction.
Cool looking mic,
They
huh?
want me to take this video in order to get.
Okay, so that was yesterday, and then this week we got all these people. David Sailors, Peter Gregg put a video up, David Osler, Kippy. Let's take a quick look at Kippy so I can give him a thumbs up. There we go. This is our Kippy. Today's his birthday. So if you guys haven't gone over to Kippy, give him a birthday present and go over there. Number one, subscribe. See how we're subscribed? Number two, look at a couple of his videos and give it a thumbs up. He's not a huge channel. Okay, he's approaching 2,000. So we can make an impact on Kippy's channel. So you love the guy? All right. This is how we help our own. Okay, Mark said he's going to put up a channel. We're going to go over there and we're going to support Mark. Okay. And Jonathan put up a short. Let's give him a thumbs up. That's the same song. He made a short out of it. But look at the short. 742 views. He usually gets a couple of hundred. So the shorts will suck people into your channel. And that's why it's a thing. Okay. So we've got all these people that have actually put up videos from our own family. And that's the important part. I'm not just showing you guys videos, okay? Come on, give me more credit than that. I could pick out some interesting videos. I can make you cry. I can make you laugh. Okay. So let's go back to the studio. All the way up to one of my cameras. There we go. We are back. Okay, so I just gave you an around the world tour of the people that are in our family. So let's come back here and see, where did I leave off? I left off with Mark. What camera would you get under $500? And I made a couple of suggestions. And here's the more mature Scott. You're just having a good time there, Scott, huh? Going back and forth between the teenage Scott and the grandfather Scott. Thank you all very much. Having friends here is the icing on my birthday. That's it. Blessings received. And they are blessings. And Lewis says, congratulations, Jonathan. 1,000. You know, to a 22-year-old, that's a big thing. So don't be just sitting there all smug and everything. You just watch the teenage, 22, they're basically still teenagers, even though they're not, they're 20-agers. Okay? He was so excited. What am I going to do? What can I do? Can we sub? I mean, I wish I could take him to Denny's or something, but he's not even in this country. But just know how much impact something like that will have on someone at that age. So when you go like, Peter, why are you doing this? Because seeing this happens makes them happy. Okay? So we have gone through everything now. We have gone through everybody. Everybody. Okay, so now we're on the static camera, which is not rotating. So we have run, I have the whole 2 hours. I have been together with you guys tonight. My family, I drank more water tonight than I normally do. Yes, I did. I got to sing a few songs. Yes, I did. I'm going to have a snack. Yes, I am. It's going to be healthy, but it's going to have cookies. Okay, so it's time to say goodnight. I love you guys. So tomorrow night, we're going to meet over at Mr. Camera Junkie at 11 o'clock. He's scheduling it. But remember, he works. So it might have to be scooted up to midnight. So if you go to Mr. Camera Junkie tomorrow night at 11 and he's not on, it's because he freelances and he had to do a repair job on, he fixes electronics, specifically like iPhones, okay? And they come in with a problem and he, chop, he gets on it and fixes it right away. So he's got a very unique service. So if he's fixing a camera, he probably can fix cameras. He won't be there at the 10 o'clock hour. He will be there at the next hour, okay? So we'll see what happens. If you go to Peter Gregg Live group on Facebook, he will actually put it in there as to what his schedule is as it gets closer. So I'm going to go over to the Z6 for a second, because this Z6 just does a good job. I enjoy it. It's less than half the price of the S3. Am I complaining about the S3? Not at all. I love the camera, okay? But at $1,600 for a brand new one of these, whoa! Okay, they got the Z6 Mark II now, but the Z6, I mean, they did put a flippy screen. They didn't take out the recording limit, so why should I spend the extra money? Okay, so, excuse me, I burped. It's all that water. That water has got that movement going on. So thank you guys. I love you. Thank you for being here. I pray for every single one of you, every single night. Not just Friday night, I think it was Friday night, but every single night. So on that note, I need to find the ending to this show. And it's in here, I promise. All right, good night. The chat section will be open for, I think, 2 minutes. So you can say good night to each other. But I can't because it locks me out. It mutes me and everything. Okay? So you could say good night, John Boy. And then you can say good night, John Boy. Good night, John Boy. All right. So then it will take me offline automatically. Bye, guys. Love you. Bye-bye.
Just watched another Peter Gregg video. Something warm, human, and wonderful happens when you watch Peter Gregg. Thank you for watching.